All right, let's take a look at a brute force attack here. So I've got some steps here to do it. First, find the HTTP events using the post method. So if you go back here, I'm looking for HTTP and I want the method to be post. So I get rid of this other stuff and then change the method to post. And notice, by the way, the quotes are optional. You can put quotes around the value or not. So if I search for that, it's still searching. It's not done until you see a check mark here. So it's found 5,000, okay, 15,570. And if you check, that's good. I'm on the right track. That's the number I should find. Now I want to exclude the events from the vulnerability scanner. And there might be some classy way to do this, but I only know how to use Splunk like a slob. The Splunk experts don't like it when you do this. When you just put words in here without saying what field they should match, they say that's slower, but it seems fast enough to me. So it's not, and you have to capitalize that, Acunetics. Now it will just exclude any event that has that string anywhere in the event, which is technically a little bit sloppier than knowing what field to look in, but it will accomplish the goal of excluding events that came from the Acunetics scanner. So now I'm down to 441 events. And notice, by the way, they're all closely connected in time. They're not spread all over the place now. They all happen in some brief period of time. So now I want to look at the form data of these events. And you can do that by going down here, and you see all the various fields like IP address and MAC address and so on. And here's the form data. If you click this, it will show you the top 10 values. And this is installing some kind of package, some big long mess. All right, kind of annoying to see them that way. Another way to do it, let's go back here. You can make a handy table this way, which is a lot more interesting. You append pipe table and then the fields you want to put in there. The underscore time is automatically generated. That's the timestamp of the event. And then the form data. This is a really good way to focus in on one event. So I paste in that stuff. And now I get a table with the time and the form data. So there's some events that don't have form data, and here's some events that have form data. And if I look down further in the list, I should begin to, here we go. Admin, password equals Batman, username equals admin, username equals admin. And in these, I think the password is also there, but it might be a little hard to see. I don't, yeah, here's password equals rock. Okay, username equals admin, password equals rock, username is admin, password equals Sammy, username is admin, password equals cool. This is a brute force password attack. It's trying many different passwords to log in, and they're coming pretty fast. 46, 51.3 seconds, 51.1 seconds, 51.1, 3 of them in the same 1 second period. So that's a rapid brute force attack. Now, I'm going to find the IP address performing this attack. So this is obviously part of the attack. So if I just click on one of these, it will add that to the query. And I don't want to exclude from results. I want to view the events that have that feature. All right. And there is only one event with that exact feature. And here it is. And now I can find the client IP. So that's the IP address performing this attack. All right. And now I'd like to find the uploaded executable file name. We'll get back to examining that brute force a little more later. But the next one here is the executable file the attacker uploaded to the server. So we start with those post events, exclude the events from the vulnerability scanner, and then look for, because what they did was they did a brute force attack trying passwords until they were successfully able to log in to a Joomla administration panel, and then they were able to upload a file. So starting with the events using the post method, I'm gonna go back to here and post method and excluding the vulnerability scanner. That was this. So let's run that one. That's the 441 events that posted. And now I want to search for file name extensions. So let's try, let's try .exe, for example. There's only 2 such events. And if you just go down here and look, here's a list of file names and permissions. I don't think that's the upload. That's the upload. All this binary data being sent is uploaded. And somewhere in this mess, you will find the file name. You can find it by hunting through this messy stuff, but it might be broken out in a handier way later. Nope. What happens if I do this? Yep, here we go. Now it picks out fields, and one of them might be easier to see. Here's a file. There you are. Now it breaks out a field, and you can see the file name. Right there, it's just a number, an exe, and this is quite common if you use Metasploit or various other hacking tools. You just have a series of exploits with a numerical exe. So they uploaded, they used a PHP shell that they'd uploaded, and they used it to upload this malicious file. So now we found the name of a file that was uploaded. All right, I think that's enough for this one.